Let me tell you a story, a parable that I believe will speak to many of us. It follows the one where a man said to his master in essence, that when the hour of a person's death has been fixed, all their efforts to escape it are in vain, and that sometimes their very caution turns against them and hastens their misfortune. These deeply fatalistic words find an echo in another story, the story of the man who fled from the wolf and the thieves. Imagine a man crossing a deserted region, one of those wild and hostile places where fierce beasts roam. This man is no beginner. He knows this rough and frightening terrain well. And yet he has not gone very far when suddenly a wolf, one of the fiercest you can imagine, blocks his path. When he sees the beast charging straight at him, fear grips him. He desperately searches for a place of refuge and spots. In the distance, a small village nestled in the hollow of a valley. Without a second's hesitation, he runs as fast as he can in that direction. But when he reaches the river that protects the village, a harsh reality hits him. There is no bridge. The wolf is now right on his heels. He can almost feel its breath. In a desperate move, he throws himself into the icy water, even though he is a poor swimmer. The current immediately sweeps him away, and he is on the verge of drowning. At that moment, some villagers notice him. Without thinking twice, they jump into the water to help him. They pull him out just as he is about to go under for good. Once on the riverbank, safe from the wolf, the man is exhausted. He sees a small, isolated house, a bit off to the side on the hillside, and says to himself, "Perfect, I'll go rest over there, far from everything." He pushes the door open and goes in. But inside, his respite is short-lived. He comes face to face with a band of thieves who are dividing up the loot they have just taken from a poor merchant. When they see him, the thieves think he is an inconvenient witness and decide to kill him. Realizing this new danger, the man turns around as fast as he can and runs away, back toward the village. He has just escaped the wolf, escaped drowning, and now escaped murderers. Completely exhausted and terrified by everything he has just been through, he looks for a simple place where he can catch his breath. He finds an old wall, leans against it, hoping for just a few moments of peace to calm his racing heart. And it is at that very moment, when he thinks he can finally rest, that the old, fragile wall collapses on him and kills him. This story is unsettling, isn't it? The man escapes one deadly danger after another, only to die in the end from a seemingly trivial accident. It's a powerful metaphor. The world is that desert full of dangers. The wolf is death, which pursues us all inevitably. Throwing himself into the water is like plunging into the affairs of this world, with all their risks and complications. The thieves represent our own passions, desires, and illnesses, everything that can harm us from within. And finally, the wall that collapses is our carelessness. We think we're safe, we let our guard down. And that is precisely when fate strikes, at the moment we least expect it. This story reminds us never to take life for granted. Every moment is precious. It invites us to be vigilant, not out of fear, but out of awareness. Awareness that our time is limited, and that we should use it wisely, for what truly matters. It is a lesson about the fragility of our existence, and the importance of living each day fully, without letting ourselves be blinded by a false sense of security. What does this story inspire in you? Tell me in the comments. Sometimes it is the oldest stories that speak to us the most. Thank you for listening. If this reflection resonated with you, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss the next ones. Take care of yourself, and see you very soon.